Okay, Courtney, this is Jeff. He's with Handyworks, and they're giving the estimate on repairing the windows, but of course it's not as straightforward as we think, and so he's going to explain better than I could repeat to you what the issues are. Now we're standing in front of the house. There's a front door, and these are one of the set of windows that were painted shut, I think. Is that right?
Yeah, these are the two family room front windows that will only have balancers. There's no issues with them coming apart. So these windows just need to be made operational. They're painted shut at the top and put balancers in it, and that's all we need to do to these windows.
Okay. All right, so that's in the family room to the left of the front door. I'll call him back later.
Oh. Okay.
Somebody grab it.
Yeah.
You have to do the audio. Take care of all the wires.
Okay, so are we ready?
We're ready. Okay, so this is the family room with the fireplace, and these are the windows that are on this side of the fireplace looking out to the backyard.
Right, these are the rear windows, same room rear windows, which all they mention is the balancers, which hold the string that hold the windows up, and they don't operate. They're painted shut. That's from the interior. That's all that appears. That's an issue with these windows. But now we want to go outside and inspect these windows.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So,
Hope this audio is working okay. All right, so we're going to go the outside because the home inspection simply called for those to have the balancers repaired. Oh, you can see the landscaping. There's some really pretty hydrangeas right here if you like hydrangeas. she she forgets what's where. And here's a nice little maple tree next to the garage. And here's some hedges that look like they need to be trimmed next to the garage. Okay, and so this is this the same set of windows? Yes.
this is the same set of windows now from the outside, hopefully over the air conditioning. But as you can see, there was no evidence inside. They were coming apart. These are starting to come apart here, and it's not picked up on the report. It says all these windows need is balancers, but the sashes have started coming apart.
So the issue is if you fix the balancers, then...
In the course of fixing the balancers, you could possibly, the sashes are going to come apart.
Okay, so...
which was an issue in the dining room. Those windows are coming apart, and that shows up as item 9 on the inspection report. Double hung have damaged joints. These joints don't appear on the inside. They've been repaired, but from the outside they haven't been.
Okay.
As the first floor addition has the same issue. Inside there's no.
These are the dining room windows.
There's no.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that the dining room windows?
This is the rear addition.
Sorry. This is the rear addition going out to that back covered porch.
They're showing signs of coming apart also, but no signs on the interior. These windows, they just want the inspector says just balancers only to keep and get the windows functioning, but they've started to do the same thing the dining room windows are doing.
So it's just an issue of, he's called for certain specific things to be fixed, and really,
Either you got to replace the balances and the sashes, or replace the windows.
Okay, so he's saying you can't just do the balances. So, probably what's going to happen, and I don't know this, the seller just may say, hey, I'm going to give you X towards fixing them, and then you figure out prioritize what you want to do. It sounds like this is not going to be done before settlement anyway, because in either case, we're going to need parts from Anderson, which will not arrive before settlement. So, those are the issues with the windows in the family room with the fireplace, and the 3 windows in the addition leading out to the covered porch. And were the remaining items on his list pretty?
They were self-explanatory. They're like the second floor windows up there.
Okay.
But they were coming apart, and he picked up on all those. It's like he got them on those windows, but he only got half of the problem on the other windows.
Right. And part of his inspection report probably says consult somebody to fix these, and and you never know. He can't pick up everything on the windows. You're going to find one thing, and until you get into the work, you're not going to know it's not malfunctioning, and sometimes until you try to fix it. So, all right, and then I have a message into Brett, too, because we have to be sensitive towards what's going to be permitted with your FHA financing. They're going to limit a seller credit, but I have no idea about a repair finance, so I got a message into Brett, and that's who just called me back. So, was that it for issues?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Da-da-da. Next, it's Tonight Show.